Hello, hello. Welcome to As Seen on TV. I'm Nicole Goodnight, your host, and I'm excited for a very, very cooperative schedule tonight, which will make sense maybe eventually, maybe not. But welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night, wherever it is where you are. Thank you so much for being here. I have a couple of quick things to let you all know before we dive into today's schedule. The first being which is you can join the official GDQ Discord and add the Hotfix role, where you can keep tabs on upcoming events, talk with staff and showrunners, and more. If you use !Discord in Twitch chat, you can get some more information on that. And also, just so you know, you can go to games.quick.com/hotfix for more information on our weekly shows and weekend specials, so you can stay up to date with all the Hotfix shows. That being said, we have a very full schedule for this show today, so I am not going to spend any more time before getting into our first run of the night, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist on Leonardo Easy with LinearC. Go ahead and take it away.
Hey everyone, my name is LinearC, and thank you, Nicole, for that introduction. I'm going to be playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist. It was originally released on Sega Genesis, I believe 1992. We're going to be playing as Leonardo on Easy, and I'm actually playing it on as part of the Cowabunga collection that was released a couple years back, playing on PS5, and it should be a great time, just a fun, chill run. So if my partner in crime would like to introduce themselves, go ahead, take it away.
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Metroid Crime. Super happy to be here. I love commentating this game. I love Ninja Turtles. And yeah, I guess we should get started.
All right. Sounds good. So we're going to be playing as Leonardo, as I said. We'll go a little bit more into explanations. But let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to select Leonardo, skip the cutscene, but it's the same usual story. Shredder has stolen the Hyperstone Heist, and he has shrunk in New York City. So we gotta go beat him up and beat up his other bad guys as well. Typical story. So once I select Leonardo, we're gonna say, count down, 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
Good luck.
Yeah, Will. Good luck.
So this game originally came out on the Sega Genesis in December 1992. It is a really fun game. There's so many different types of enemies and really interesting levels in this game. And Linear likes to play as Leonardo because it's her favorite character.
And he's the best.
It's very fair.
But right now we're fighting these orange foot soldiers here, and each different color of foot soldier will have a different type of attack. These guys are just super plain. They just kind of don't do much except for attack you. No weapons or anything. You'll also notice that Linear went and picked up that pizza there. That is health restore. There's also interactables throughout the levels. So you saw earlier that Linear went to go and kick a oil barrel that exploded, which also can take out some enemies.
Thank you, thank you. I will add, while I'll say that I do really like Leonardo, what makes this game unique is that each character has their own stat. And so no matter what turtle you pick, their attack range and all that good stuff, it's a bit different. So you kind of have to pick a strategy for each turtle that you're going to use. And I find Leonardo to be pretty well-rounded. A lot of speedrunners like to choose Raphael. He has some of the strongest attacks, but his weapon range is very short, so you have to get very close to the enemies, and he takes a lot of damage. So I like Leonardo. He may not be the strongest, but his attack and his defense are pretty good mid-range. And yeah, I just always liked Leonardo as a kid, so those are my reasons.
Awesome.
They're good reasons.
Yeah, they are. So you'll notice we also fought those foot soldiers that had the more yellow outfit, and also the blue ones. Blue ones have swords. So we'll see a whole bunch of different enemies here. Now we're street side. Yes, I love that fire hydrant attack. It's so good. You'll notice that Linear frequently does that kick forward. It's the fastest and strongest because it can take out an entire line of enemies basically at once. So there's a lot of that movement throughout the game.
I really love the music to this game.
Yeah, I know. I'm just sitting here grooving to the music.
Now, I have played Turtles in Time as well, and a lot of people regard it as superior, but I was a Genesis kid, and while I played both, this is just near and dear to my heart. I received it on Christmas, and this was one of the first games I got besides the Sonic 2 game that came with the Genesis, so I just grew to love it.
You know, that's a good combo of games.
It really is.
Yeah, so this level also has like things like that with like moving vehicles that can crush you. Linear didn't get crushed, but there is a really good animation if you do get run over by that car. Linear also just picked up that pizza box that kind of looked like a bomb. I don't know how it corresponds to you spinning in a circle, but it seems like it would blow up or something instead.
Yeah, so that's why I avoided a lot when I was a little girl when I first got this game, because I'm like, bomb is bad. Don't touch bomb.
Right?
Oh, there we go. That's a funny animation.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, so you can fall down the, if the manhole cover is not on that hole anymore, you can fall right in there. There's good dialogue. But now we're intentionally jumping down there.
Yeah, back to the source.
Some very similar enemies here. Just sliding back and forth. There we go. Oh, and now we have the purple foot soldiers. And I actually can't remember what their special ability was. Are they... I'll have to look at them again.
Yeah, they draw like ninja stars or whatever.
Oh, they're the ninja star ones. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Oh, there we go, yes. And there's the gray foot soldiers that have they have nunchucks, basically. So they're blocking foot soldiers. Pizza time. And then we also have these pizza monsters, which are very weird and freaky, honestly. Definitely don't look like they belong in this game. Or in the series in general. I mean, they're very alien-like.
Yeah, they look very alien. They're xenomorphs. I love them.
Yeah.
But they give a lot of points, so...
Yes, yeah. Yeah, before Linear started speedrunning this, she would basically go for points for high score. Yeah, they got those ninja stars.
First boss.
Okay, let's go. So this is Leatherhead, or L. Head, because that's all they could fit. And apparently the turtles are too immature to hang with him, so, you know, he's very upset about this, clearly. So basically, I love the animation when you hit him and he, like, knocks into the wall. It's very good. Kind of just, like, freezes. But Linear's just trying to make sure to get some hits on him. And then he goes to the other side of the screen, and it's kind of just back and forth like that. But I love his outfit, honestly.
He's doing his little boogie.
Doing his boogie, yeah.
He's so ready for like a 1980 aerobic video. I love him.
Cowabunga.
Scene 2.
Okay, so this is an auto-scroller. This is pretty classic for Turtles games, or just, I mean, like, in fighting games in general. But everyone has their own themed hoverboards, which I love. They're all color-coordinated. But you're basically always moving. You just want to try to avoid some of the obstacles. You want to grab those point blocks there as well. There we go. And yeah, here's some obstacles you want to dodge. Like there's just a whole bunch of like barrels and stuff.
Timing was off. Yeah.
They have, of course, have, you know, like tree trunks with spikes in them, you know, stuff you'd normally find in the water. I'm not sure.
Totally normal. Totally
very
normal.
perilous. We also have these flying Mausers to try to avoid here. But this music is so good. I love the soundtrack in this game. I mean, music in Turtles games is always really, really good.
Yeah, sometimes I listen to it just when I'm around, like cleaning the house or something. It's just so
awesome. So this is the mysterious ghost ship. There are a whole bunch of kind of like obstacles to look out for here. In addition to, of course, a lot of the interactables here. But there are planks on the floor that will smack you in the face if you walk onto them. You can tell where they are, but it's still, it's difficult to try to avoid them every time, especially if you're trying to avoid a bunch of enemies. But there was also that painting that just could have fallen on you if you were in the wrong place. You know, it was a trap for that pizza.
So we might get to see the animation with the plates, depending how fluffy I am.
Yeah, so you can see them here. They're kind of like they're like marked off with like the piece of, like, it looks like a piece of tape on them or something. I'm not sure what they're going for there.
They're trying to nail back down the loose boards.
Yeah, right.
Job of it. Oh, that was close.
I love this like purple sea and like background at the same time. Like it's really neat how it's still like moving as like the ship's moving. I really like this level, but I don't really know how it totally fits into the in-universe. Because it's really cool that you kind of like progress through the ship. Oh yes, there's also these barrels that just fall out of nowhere that are very rude.
Perfect.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of stuff is very rude in this game. It's kind of cool because it's like so much to interact with and stuff, but yeah. A lot of it's very rude.
Yeah, it makes it unique. I really like that about the, like, I mean, even this, like, Shredder's Revenge as well, like, because I've played a lot more Shredder's Revenge than I've played, I think, any other Turtles game. But, like, it's stuff about that kind of makes it unique, and I really like it. Like, the thing about the moving cars, like, squishing you and stuff, like, all the things you can blow up, it's really neat. And these guys are... Do these guys have an actual name? The
yes.
Rock Soldiers.
Rock Soldiers.
It's okay. There we go. So now we're in the caves, and we're heading up to another boss fight. Which enemies are your favorite to fight? Like which are your enemies are your favorite to fight in this game?
I think the blue ones because they have swords as well.
Yeah. Do you think that they picked blue outfit for those guys because of Leo? Like they were like, we want to be as cool as you, so we're gonna also have swords and
yeah, that would actually make sense. I do have one other one, and we'll see it coming up, and I'll point it out then. But yeah, those are some of my favorite ones.
Yeah. It's interesting. The rest of them aren't really like color coded like that. I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, now that I think about it, you're right. Oh, come on.
Oh, yes, and of course there's all these falling obstacles because you're in a cave. There's all these rocks falling down that you have to avoid when you enter a new screen. There we go. That's such a cool attack. I love it. Good spin.
Yeah, I wish there were more of those bomb boxes around.
Yeah, they like take out so many enemies. I mean, you're also like the kick that you do in a straight line is also like so good. It's such a good attack. Okay, and now we're gonna fight Rocksteady. You look delicious. I'm hungry for some turtle soup. This is a fairly easy boss. You basically, you want to keep your distance from him because he can do a kick that kind of like knocks you down, but he'll just charge back and forth. Again, very good animation when he gets hit. And this level is nice in that it has a pizza there, in case you need it. In case, you need like a mid-fight snack or something.
We don't need it. We're Leonardo.
When I see you next time, I'll beat you. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
You know, you would think he would stop and pick up the pizza after he saw, like, Nana makes Philly like that, but it's okay. I would need something after that.
Yeah. Celebrate after a difficult fight. These guys are called Roadkill Rodneys, right?
Yes.
Yes, I love that name.
Don't know why.
Yeah.
Just reasons.
Mm-hmm. Again, really great music in this area. But yeah, I think this is Shredder's hideout, correct? I think we're heading into Shredder's hideout, yeah. And we're gonna see some new enemies coming up soon.
So these are my next favorite ones. They only appear in this level.
Yeah, they breathe fire. They're really cool. I love that guy who just popped out of the floor. We got more fire-breathing guys.
And they give more points than the normal foot soldiers. And I'm a point addict, so...
Give him a little toss there. I love... I wonder what the logistics are of those dudes popping up from underground. Like, is someone telling them, like, hey, he's coming, get ready. Let's go. Okay, now we're inside of Shredder's hideout. I'm a huge fan of that sound effect for the candlestick. The little
so
ping.
Satisfying.
Yeah. You also want to avoid, you'll notice on the ceiling there's like a bunch of spikes, so you can't really jump in this section because then you will take damage. There's quite a few dangerous traps in general. Like we also have these bamboo stakes coming up from the floor that they don't really have a marker for where they come out of, so you just have to like avoid it. And unfortunately, they don't take damage from the obstacles.
It doesn't leave giant holes in the floor.
Yeah, they're just like stealth. I don't know. Pizza time. We got more fire-breathing guys and lots of dudes with swords. Ding. Yes. Taking it out with a candlestick. Yeah.
The mousers love foot to the face. So.
Yeah, right. There's also more perilous stuff over here. Yeah, so these statues have laser eyes. So you want to avoid those, even though the animation for being electrocuted is very, very good. Look it up afterwards.
You just might see it. Don't hold
Perhaps.
Out. Oh,
there we go.
My timing was there. I did it just for y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
These guys are such a pain.
Nice. Okay, so now we're fighting Tatsu. Tatsu is the only boss in Hyperstone Heist that's not from either version of Turtles in Time, so pretty unique boss here. Differentiates it from the other games. He throws kunai at you. Again, hopping from side of the screen to the other side of the screen. Basically, you also, on easy and normal, he only calls out more foot soldiers to fight you if you defeat the ones that are on screen already. So you're basically just trying to avoid them the whole time because, you know, you don't want him to call out more of them. And there we go.
He lied when he said the only way to beat him was to beat his foot soldiers. I proved him wrong.
Yep.
He just exploded right next to us, and we didn't feel that at all.
Love when that happens.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're headed to the Gauntlet, this is the boss rush area. So all the bosses that we already fought, we're going to be fighting them again. But, you know, a little bit different. Not the same. They'll have, you know, slight differences. But we got more pizza monsters here. These ones look more well done. These are actually in Shredder's Revenge. They actually like look like pizza. Like they have little pepperonis on them and stuff. It makes them a little more comical. They're still pretty scary though.
They're really cute. I like them.
Yeah, the easiest way to take them out is with that jumping kick, because otherwise they're kind of like at a weird angle, so you have to be careful.
Like that.
Yeah. I mean, they got those pizza claws. So we have Leatherhead again. New outfit, totally new outfit. Same Leatherhead. He actually, I believe, like, there's no difference in difficulty.
No, just he decided to change his color a little bit.
Yeah. You know, it wasn't working for him. So no change in difficulty. I guess the difficulty in this section is that it's a boss rush.
Yeah.
Basically fighting them back to back. But we already.
A lot of help.
Yeah. We already know how to defeat him, so.
Oh, I thought he was going to do the twirl thing.
Yeah.
No, he's just going to boogie and explode. That's it.
And now Rocksteady. Similar thing, different clothes. Again, you want to basically avoid being too close to him, because he can do a kick that will kind of knock you back. But otherwise, he just charges from side of the screen to side of the screen. And it's just about having a rhythm, basically. And one last health bar. There we go. Yep. So the next boss comes out and jumps into the fight immediately with no dialogue, which makes it a little difficult to deal with. There we go. Immediately throws a kunai.
Yeah, that can really mess up your timing, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, so similar thing where we're not fighting the foot soldiers and we're just going to fight Tatsu. And avoid them as much as possible.
Change color with them. I thought they would.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's because we didn't defeat them. They're the same guys. They didn't need to change their outfit. Let's go.
You know, I'd be pretty amazed if I get through this last without dying. It can be tricky.
Yeah, it definitely can be tricky. So this is a boss that we haven't seen yet. This is Baxter Stockman. My Mausers will stop you. You know, it could happen. They are dangerous.
Oh, they're really cute too.
Yeah, but we're gonna fly and kick them to the face. It's basically this repeated pattern of this flying downwards kick, because it puts him into basically we're in this pattern where we'll end up fighting the Mausers at the same time with the same kick. If you line it up, yep, there we go, nice.
Oh.
There we go.
Nope.
But yeah, they can.
Nope.
It's okay. We'll get up again. Let's go. Back in the game. But yeah, they can get super tricky. Like, if they get out of hand, they can like grab onto your arms, and then you get that animation where you have to like shake them off of your arm.
Yeah, it's definitely so much easier when you have a second player to deal with them.
Yeah.
But, there's some times where I get lucky and he doesn't get me, but those darn Mausers.
Nice. Yeah.
Another trick is if you're really low on life or you don't have any lives left, you can just sit there since it's not time. You can just defeat the Mausers and get enough points to get an extra life.
Yeah.
All right, scene 5, final shell shock. We're almost home.
Yes. So this is a giant factory, basically, for a whole bunch of minions that we've fought throughout the game. I really love this level. Like, watch the backgrounds because, like, there's some really cool stuff that happens. So you'll notice there's the Mausers right here, and then they jump out and break the glass, and I think that's so cool.
Nobody cares about them just destroying stuff in here.
Right? We have some more robots that are different from the other robots we've been fighting.
You know, early when I practiced this, I didn't get hit at all. I left ran out. There
we go. Spin, take out these rock soldiers, which is a great place for this because those guys are the worst. More of these. Also, huge fan of this song, too. I mean, I could say that about almost every track in this game.
Seriously, though. But this one is, like, so much fun. It gets you so hyped for the final level.
Yeah. There's, like, people going, hey, 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 in the background.
And as a kid, I used to tell myself, they're, like, going, hey, 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 because we're, like, destroying their stuff. We're all up in their house.
Yeah.
Really?
It's okay, we got him. Also, this really cool like glass floor here, I think, is also good sprite work. I really like it.
Indeed. It'd be kind of cool if we could like break through it and like go to a whole new section.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't like. I mean, I guess this section has all the dudes coming out of the hatches in the back.
I used to think
is
it
also
was like
cool detail.
laundry sheets or something.
Yeah, yeah. They're here to take out the trash. They just keep replicating more of them.
I want to know who's like pressing the button to send them down here.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I hate these.
Okay, so there's these things that come out of the floor that freeze you.
Yeah. No, I was so close.
Solid ice.
Yeah. Have to be careful because sometimes one or two will still pop up. Okay, we're clear.
Yeah. I also think those sprites in the background are pretty freaky. Oh yes, also there's these random giant bouncing balls that just appear out of nowhere. I don't quite know how that fits in story-wise other than to be like, haha, got ya.
It doesn't like damage the floor.
Here's a bunch of balls from our yoga studio.
Oh no. But sometimes I can get past it.
Yeah, they're very tricky.
At least I didn't get smushed that time.
Yeah.
That takes away a lot of life when you get flattened, I think.
Yeah. Surprising amount of damage there. Yeah, I also think the sprites in the background here are a bit freaky, like the skeleton-looking ones. I guess those are like robotic, like foot soldiers or whatever, but...
They are creepy.
They're very creepy.
Even just for like the graphics of this time.
Yeah, yeah.
As a kid.
Yeah. Nice. Ah, yes, more lasers. That again, do not affect the enemies. But you do not want to get caught.
So I was just demonstrating exactly what Oh no. That's twice. That's 3 times now.
I wonder what those are.
Mean?
Yeah, like I wonder what they're for functionally. Like, what purpose do those lasers serve? Anyway, here's Krang. Everyone knows Krang. You've seen him on TV, right? But he does a lot of hits. He takes a lot of hits to take out. You want to avoid his kicks. He does a lot of them.
He gets in a bad pattern, and that really irritates me.
Yeah.
It's okay, we'll get him though.
Yeah. He's got a lot of missiles that he shoots out of his chest there. But yeah, you're mainly avoiding his kicks. When he's laughing is also a good time to get him. Take advantage of him bragging about how good he is. But when he starts getting low on health, he'll start shooting out these bombs, which you want to avoid. But it means you're almost done with the fight.
Yeah. Like that. I tried to kick him and it didn't work. Oh, that's okay. We're doing some damage.
Get him. Yeah.
He's almost done. Yeah.
Nice. Let's go. Boom. I don't know about that. I think we're gonna beat Super Shredder too. I'm just saying. Classic elevator scene.
These are so fun though. I love these in like retro video games.
Yeah, they're really iconic, honestly. Down to another floor. Fight some more dudes. It's nice that they like went out in order of like what color uniform they were wearing. Got the roadkill Rodneys here. Floor of robots.
That was so rude. There.
Such good music. My God. And we got a whole bunch of Mousers to take out. They also have a very satisfying, like, clink sound when you hit them.
I agree. I love giving a foot to the face and anything.
Yeah. More of these blocking foot soldiers. These are the Ninja Star guys, I think. Yes. Testing my knowledge. Oh, they just came out of the floor. How'd they even do that?
That's some pretty high-tech technology for 1982.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shredder was onto something. All right. Is everyone ready for the final Shredder?
Let's go. So let's go. Let's go. Again, kind of a creepy background. Now I'll show you the real power of the Hyperstone. Let's go. Okay, so he just has like a whole bunch of fire attacks, and you want to avoid them. He also kind of like floats around. You want to avoid that as well. But just basically just trying to keep track of not getting hit, and then you just unleash your attacks on him. But he also has like a whole bunch of different attacks. He has one attack where he like unleashes ooze and it turns you into a baby turtle. Yeah.
That's the green one. You wanna it's fun to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, so definitely look it up.
We're coming up close one time.
Yep. That'll be when Shredder's last health bar is eliminated, which is now. Time. Yay! That was great. Cowabunga.
And in our final scene, we see that peace and everything has been restored. We got the Hyperstone back. Nobody cares about this giant rat in the crowd.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, and everybody's happy. And it comes one of my favorite parts. This has been April and now recording. Good night. Woo! Woo, yeah! I'm super excited.
Love that.
All right, everyone. This was a lot of fun. I really love playing this game. Thank you so much, Nicole, for letting me
of course.
show it off. And that's really it from me.
If people wanted to find you to see more of your stuff, where could they find you at?
You can find me at twitch.tv/LinearC, and then my Twitter social is LinearC_Twitch. Generally, you'll find me LinearC_Twitch, something of that nature. And I will also, it's okay to announce, I'm going to be on running at Flame Fatales. I won't be doing Turtles. But I will be doing Resident Evil 2 Remake as Claire in August. So if you're interested in that, because I play all kinds of things. I love Turtles, I love horror games, adventure games, action games. I'm basically like a variety streamer, I guess. So if you like that, go ahead and give me a follow and check me out. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to watch that run. And thank you so much for being on tonight. But we're going to take a really quick break. But, speaking of Flame Fatales and Flame Fatales, GDQ's next all-women and femme speedrunning event, Flame Fatales, returns August 18th through the 25th. If you use !FF in Twitch chat, you can check out the schedule. Let us know what you're looking forward to the most. I'm really excited for Resident Evil now because I actually super love that game. But hang tight, and we will be right back with you after a quick break. Welcome back to As Seen on TV on GDQ Hotfix. I'm Nicole Goodnight, and I hope you're all having a fantastic time thus far. We have another wonderful run coming up, but first, I'd like to remind you that if you missed out on any of our shows or events, be sure to check out the VODs on youtube.com/gamesdonequick. You can catch up on anything that you've missed, and there's just so much content there. Hot fixes and GDQs and speedruns for days. Also, in addition to, we spoke a little about Flame Fatales coming up, we've got GDQ going to PAX West from August 30th to September 2nd. The schedule is now out. Use !PAX in Twitch chat for more info, and let us know what you're excited to see. Talk about what your favorite run is. Let's hype that up. I'm so excited. Now, that being said, like I said, we have a very full schedule tonight, and I mentioned something about teamwork. Well, we're gonna have a little bit of teamwork because Mario and Sonic are gonna go to the Olympics